Welcome back, another edition, Experts in the Field, episode 12. Let's lock in, lucky number 12, let's go.
Must have been 21.
How clean. That's an expert. So that's right down my alley. The drainage game, plumbing, that's clearly an expert. So what you'll find, the experts take a little bit longer to prepare the pipe that they're connecting onto. So obviously he's connecting onto an older earthenware or clay, terracotta, whatever you want to call it, drain in the ground, but the experts prepare it properly to make sure that there's not going to be any problems connecting the new pipe to the old pipe. That's an expert. He was cutting away the roots, he was making sure the pipe was really cleaned and smooth, and there was a really flush pipe to connect onto. So, and he's using the double-banded Fernco as well. You know, that's just A++. Well done, whoever that is. Submit your resume. Oh. Yes, that is not an expert. I don't know, accidents happen and things like that, but holy shit. What he's saying there, Monday Toolbox Talk is going to be a must-see. There's going to be fireworks in the Toolbox Talk as well. Like, you know, people, that's something that ripples through a company, you know, because those are the sorts of things, those safety situations when there's a close call, that makes all the difference. That's not a fun exercise, and that's not a fun meeting, the very next meeting or next chat. That's something that clearly needs to be addressed on a serious level, because you can't have people making that same mistake again. The consequences are too high. So, not an expert, don't do it again. Way! If they're getting it right, experts, as the regular viewers will always know. I'm a big fan of efficiency. I'm a big fan of finding different ways to do things better, to do things faster, at a more effective price point, and then a more effective product for the customer. You just got to make sure you're not missing anything. That's the big thing. I don't want to see, or we don't want to see, no one wants to see people going faster, but missing steps along the way, or giving these homeowners, you're charging the money, but the homeowners don't have a clean lawn and it's not crispy on the edge there. You make sure of that. But other than that, experts, I like the innovation. You're getting it done a vastly faster way. So I can appreciate that. Experts, until the homeowner calls up, if they've got dramas, not an expert. Yeah. Beautiful. Experts. They look like they're getting it pretty level. They look like they're getting it pretty smooth. These are the sorts of things that technology and machinery and all that sort of stuff is on its way into our game, and the people that adopt it and the people that use it are going to be the ones that succeed and the ones that far outcompete their competitors. My question is, why are there so many other dudes around? I've always got those questions. What is everyone else doing? That's a safety thing, I think. Someone in the comment section can let me know. What are you all doing or watching all the time? What's going on? In the woods. Oh! Oh! See, like, I always think, how do they know that was there? Like, look at how high they are above the road. Like, this is just a job, a day-to-day job. I don't know how people get into this line of work. Clearly someone was aware that, hey, there's a massive rock cliff that's about to frickin' explode the road beneath it, and realistically they've probably closed the road off, make sure that they can actually do this work safely so no one's going to get hit as they're driving along their coastal view. But like, how do you get into this line of work? Yeah, look at that. Or maybe it's a footpath. Like, it's going all into the water. Like, Yeah, but that's the thing. That sort of thing, that job had to be done. But how did they know it had to be done? Who was up on the cliff? I don't know. Let me know. These are the things that I'm curious about from time to time. You know, that is a great job that they've been able to prevent catastrophe for people walking or riding or driving along there. But how does someone get into that line of work? Like, where do they put their resume? They submit to like cliff demolition? Like, I don't know. It's just you know, that's awesome. That's an expert right there.
It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what?
Ridiculous. This is nuts. This can't be real. That is so not worth it for me. Tell you what, I like this in the standpoint of thinking how they got to that situation. So in this instance, old mate on the edge, or whoever the homeowner is, or the property or the apartment owner, they know they've got a stuffed up aircon or HVAC system, whatever this is. It looks like an air conditioner. So they know they've got a problem, but if someone's gonna propose to fix it that way, they need to have a big unit or a big bopper as a friend. So they need to have someone either on their team or someone that's their mate that they can call up and say, hey mate, need you for a job, can you just help me out? Well, I want to know that conversation. Well, why do you need me, bro? What's got? Well, I need your weight. I need your size. It's a specialty job, you know, there's people that can't do it, they're unqualified. But this guy, qualified, and they got the backup as well, the second person, but he's not a big unit. I reckon the one fixing it is obviously a part of the technician that works for the company. I'd like to know if the big boy's a part of the team or if he's just a blow-in for this specialised job. And also, what do you charge for it? Oh my God. Yeah. Knew he was getting that off well. Yeah. Is this guy Larry Wheels? The way he was throwing around the refrigerator in the back of the truck to get it towards the end there, that told you everything. He knows what he's doing. He's done that a million times before. And he's just in the jeans and the Connie All-Stars. Like, far out, he's not even breaking a sweat. He doesn't care. Like, that's an expert. He's done that a million times. He's made it his game to be able to throw around massive appliances. Great work. Gun. Expert. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, he might work for this mob. And they put chairs out on the beach. Yeah, nice. I like that. Expert. Yep. Yeah, not putting it down well, but that's okay. That's fine. He's got the job done. Expert. Like, who doesn't want to get it all done in one trip? The groceries, all those types of things. If you can do this sort of stuff, you save yourself a lot of time over the long run. See, one sort of time like that, you think, oh, mate, it was a bit of fun. Think about how much time he's saving in his life. Expert, well done. Conscious of time. Yeah. You're just in a flow state. You're just in a rhythm. That guy couldn't stuff it up if he tried. He's in flow state. He couldn't stuff it up if he tried. That guy's an expert. He's just in a rhythm, in the motion, knows what he's doing. I can't say anymore. An absolute expert. I could watch him all day.
Steady hover!
This has got to be somewhere in Europe or something. These cliffs are white. See.
Rock coming down, watch the spray!
Oh, what? They're talking massive English.
Good impact, retract and repeat!
This guy's too loud. This guy's too loud. I think there'd be more swinging.
Down, watch the spray!
If they did, and they took a huge chunk out of that wall. I've got to go with AI. Guys, I've got to go with AI. I've been done too many times, as my comment section has let me know. I've been done too many times. I've got to start learning. I think this is AI. I think this one's AI, guys. There's too many things that are sus about it. All right. Whoa, far out, he's up high. Oh. Come on. Far out, he's up high. The comfort level that high is astonishing. There's some of our staff members that are obviously getting on roofs and things like that from time to time. I don't know how they'd go at this height, particularly one of our guys, Kai, and his brother Zane. They struggle at height, so they couldn't do this type of job. No way they'd be shaking around and things like that. But this particular guy, he's an expert. Again, flow state. He's in the rhythm. Bum, 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 bum. I tell you what, if that's just all day, every day, like, I mean, it's, you know, you're getting a little kick out of it and you're probably trying to time yourself like, that's boring as batshit. That's fucked. But I tell you what, he's fucking precise. Well done to the man. So he's an expert at that sort of thing. Now, I don't know what that's actually called or what that is on the resume. Tapping the grip in on the concrete. I don't know what those things are called. You see them everywhere, but I don't know what they're called. But yeah, he's an expert at that. He's got the rhythm down. He's in the flow state. Well done to him. Keep doing what you're doing. This guy, he's enjoying life. Yep, he's happy as Larry. No, what is he doing? Maybe polishing or smoothing out the concrete. He's, well done to him. He's having fun out there. I don't know if he's doing it correctly, or he seems like he's spinning around. He's having a bit of a time. He's got some attitude and he's got some spunk about him, so he's probably comfortable out there on the concrete. Expert. Okay, interesting strategy. We've got a guy obviously hanging from the tree. We've got a guy that's filling up the pile that he's moving it onto, but then we've got three guys moving the one guy. I'd just like to understand the dynamics of that. I don't think they're working efficiently. I think this, obviously, they may be doing this pro bono. They may not actually be charging for this job, but I just don't know if this is the most efficient way to do this one if we're charging her out. So I'll probably say how they've got that set up, that leverage, that crane there. I don't mind that. That's pretty good. That's expert type of material. But just how the machine works, you know, there's a lot of people involved and a lot of moving parts. One or two of those guys call in sick on the back. We can't do the job today. I don't like that. It's left up to too much human error. I can't call them experts, I'm sorry. I think there's better ways to do it. Yeah. And that's the thing. Some people are just willing to do more. We'll lose that quote. We're not gonna. That's something where the people are gonna save a few bucks on the job. You know, some people just aren't willing to put themselves or their team in positions like that. Too good, well done. I mean, they've got the job, they're getting the money for the work, but I don't like how. Once again, they've got the job done. Experts. That's not how you'd actually run your business. Asking guys to do that sort of stuff. You're not going to attract good people, that's for sure. You're going to attract people that have zero value on their own life and safety. I think I like this. Yeah. How much better is that? That's a more efficient way to do the job. That's a cheaper way to do the job for the customer. You don't have to hire scaffolding or anything like that. They've found a way to use technology. Experts, that's how I say it. There's no doubt about it. Episode 12 is in the books, guys. As you've seen, some creative approaches to the work out there. I love it. Keep them coming. Keep sending them in. And yeah, we'll see you in episode 13. Bye-bye for now.